friends, how is everyone doing tonight? I am here in the studio, hoping it's not going to be too loud. We are getting ready for some workshops and some upcoming classes, and I thought I'd pop on and say hi and give you a heads up on what's going on. So for those of you that know me, I am Diana with Welcome Home Interiors, and I am a creator, and I love to help people, teach people how to create beautiful home decor for their own home using paint and all kinds of different mediums. So if you're here, say hi, let me know you're there so I know I have some eyeballs on me here. So we are going to do a little project tonight. We're not actually doing a complete project. I'm just getting some projects ready, and I just wanted to share with you some of the upcoming workshops where you can learn to make home decor for your home. So we've had a couple of workshops so far this year, and the most recent was our Introduction to Furniture Painting 101, where we learned how to distress, how to use paint, two-tone distressing, how to use wax and glazes and all the fun things, just the basics of furniture painting, what the difference is between chalk and the paint we use, which is a clay-based paint. It's called Country Chic paint. This is what it looks like. This is an older label, and this is my favorite color. The label's coming off. Cranberry sauce. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to be painting this cute little chair in cranberry sauce, and then I'll be putting a cute little stencil on the seat. So I've already sanded that one down, and I'm just wiping it off here so that I can get the paint on there. But what we do in our beginner's class or our 101 class is show you all the steps in order to paint a piece of furniture for your home. So hi Shamia. Hi Shamia, welcome, welcome. So spring's coming. It's just around the corner, and I'm so excited because this is the time where we all want to get rid of these big warm sweaters and start getting outside in the garden, decorating our porches, decorating our homes, taking down the heaviness of winter and freshening it up with some light and loveliness. So how else can you do that? The way I like to do that is with paint. Paint is one of the least expensive ways to freshen up your home without having to redo everything. So workshops that are coming up. So anybody interested in doing some workshops, we have several coming up. We are going to be doing a workshop. Let me grab what we're going to do here. I meant to grab this ahead of time so that I could show you some of the projects. So the first one is actually this Saturday. We are doing what's called stamping with paint. So I used to be, or I still am, a scrapbooker and rubber stamp lover, and I like to create scrapbooks, and I love to make cards and give things to people that I make with paper, but I also wanted to figure out a way that I could use it for other ways to use it. So what I've done is I've taken the rubber stamps and I've made, this one is a tea towel, and this one's just in time for Easter. So it's a little vintage looking bunny with some script work in the background, and this is made using rubber stamps and paint. Yep, we're using Country Chic paint, not inks, not chalks, paint. So that's one of the projects that we're going to do. So you're going to do a couple of tea towels, get ready for spring. Now, you don't have to do the bunnies. I do have a selection of rubber, vinyl, acrylic stamps that you can use. So there's going to be a good selection. There's going to be butterflies, there's going to be flowers, there's going to be animals. So there's a good selection. One of in the same stamp set is some farm animals. So we're also going to make a set of coasters. Now, the round coasters are not in stock. I have square coasters, but I'm going to show you the images on these. So this is a sort of a vintage looking piggy. And there's a rooster. So you can do your coasters all the same design. You can do a menagerie of animals. So a cow and a sheep. And I do believe I have a horse as well in that collection. So that is the one of the stamps from IOD actually. But I'll be using some stamps from Close to My Heart, as well as some IOD and other stamps that I've used in the past. So here is the other one. So with the tea towel, I made this set of coasters. These are just the square coasters, and this is just the rabbit. So this whole set is all done with just the rabbit. Sorry guys, if the words are backwards, I can't even read what the words say. But very vintage looking, very sweet. I love how it looks old and crusty and ready to go. So that's our workshop for this Saturday from 1, no, not from 1. Is it from 1? Yes, it is. It's from 1 till 3. And so that's the workshop this weekend, a set of coasters and 2 tea towels. The next one that we're doing is specialty painting techniques. And we're going to be doing some image transfers or decoupage. You're going to learn stenciling, just a bunch of ways to transfer pre-existing images onto surfaces. You could stamp because you're already going to know how to do that. But in this workshop, which is being held on March the 12th, we're going to be doing more like a decoupage type, reverse decoupage, transfer. You're going to learn a bunch of different things. There's going to be some little signboards where you're going to learn that. And then our project is going to be on a small little wooden box. So we're going to paint it. You're going to get to use the Country Chic paint, get the feel for that. And then we're going to put an image on top of that. I do not have a full-on sample for that one yet. That's one of the projects that I'm sitting here ready to paint, but that will be one of the projects, is a using decoupage, stenciling, that kind of thing. So we'll show y'all how to do that one. The next project, and that's March 12th, guys, from 10 till 3, so that's in the morning. Now most of my workshops are going to be held Saturdays, unless I hear from people that they prefer different days, so just let me know. But I also have weekdays available, so possibly we'll do one on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but I need to hear from you guys. So I am scheduling all these workshops around you guys. So let me know what works for you, and I will make sure it happens. But for now, these are the ones I have scheduled. They are mostly on Saturdays. Unfortunately, some of you I know work, but I'm going to do my best to get some. I think I've got 1 or 2 on a Sunday, but not a lot. Okay, the next one is the small piece of furniture. So as you see here, I showed you the chair earlier. So you can bring a small piece of furniture. What you get with the workshop is you're going to get a container of paint in the 16-ounce size, color of your choice, and I gotta shake it up because those natural minerals and elements settle. But anyway, you're going to bring in, now the piece of furniture you can paint is, you have to be able to carry it in on your own. Hey, Sarah Jo, how are you, my dear? Sarah Jo McNairn's in the house, friends. Say hi to Sarah Jo. So with this workshop, we're going to be painting a piece of furniture. Nice and simple. You're going to get your paint with that workshop. And if you decide you want to glaze or wax afterwards, because this is a 3-in-1 paint, you do not have to seal it afterwards. But if it's a chair, I'm not going to let you use glaze. I'm not going to let you use wax, and I'll tell you why in a workshop. But anyway, if you want, but anyway, as long as you can carry that piece of furniture in, that's the piece of furniture you can do. So you can't do a buffet. You won't be able to do a bed or a dresser or an armoire or anything like that. But if you have a small side table, a stool, a bench, anything like that, a toolbox, anything at all, that's what we're doing in our small furniture workshop. And we'll talk about a few things in that. It is not the beginner's class, so hopefully you've got some of that under your belt already. If not, I can't teach you the beginner's class, but I'm more than happy to help you do that piece of furniture. Okay, so that's that. So that's our small piece of furniture. We've got our tea towels and our coaster set. We have the little jewelry box, and it's a small box. It's not very big, guys. I think it might be 6 by 6 and about 2 inches tall, but it's just to give you a feel and learning of the techniques. Nothing too big because I don't want to overwhelm anyone. And then our next project, I've got 2 lists on the go here. I'm like, oh, pay attention, girl. Any questions, guys? Any questions at all? Make sure you post them here so I know you are there. Say hi. What's the weather doing where you guys are? My goodness, is it ever going to stop? I think it's, what do they say? In like a lion, out like a lamb. Let's hope that's what's happening out there today. Okay, so for the next workshop, which will be held on March the 20th, which is a Saturday for anybody that would like to come on a Saturday, or no, sorry, it's on a Sunday, March 20th, from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. We're going to be creating a little box frame with a nice spring picture in it. So I don't have the design here. It hasn't come in. Hey Bonnie, how are you, my dear? So it's a little 6 by 6 box frame, 2-sided, so you can do 2 designs. I'm going to have both Easter and spring designs here for you to do. It is with the company Chalk Couture. We are using Chalk Couture products for that workshop. So if anybody likes Chalk Couture, that's what I'm going to be using to do that workshop. And it will be held on Sunday, March the 20th in the afternoon. So join in on that one. That will be a lot of fun. And the projects are super, super cute. All right, sorry, got somebody poking up in front here so I can't see what people are saying. Then on March 26th, so that is another Saturday, I am going to do another, and this one I'm leaving open to the possibility of doing it on the Sunday, the Beginner's Furniture Painting Workshop, or Introduction to Furniture Painting 101, and that workshop is going to be happening on either the 26th or the 27th. You guys let me know if you want it on a Saturday or a Sunday. It is typically, it's not really an all-day workshop. It depends on how many questions we have, but we can get it done typically in, we start at 10, we can be finished by 1. But if we chit chat and visit a lot, it may take us a little longer. So just leave your afternoon open so that you can hang out and we can do things. If it's on the Sunday, we will start a little later, likely start around 11. If it's a Saturday, we're going to start at 10. What do you need to know as a beginner to do the small furniture workshop similar to what I did to... Yes, Sarah Jo, you'd be okay to do the small furniture workshop because you have done painting. Anybody can actually come to the small furniture workshop. I just have a beginner's introduction to painting, furniture painting, which talks more about what the products are, what they do, and that kind of thing. So that is actually the workshop on the 26th and 27th. And if you do them in reverse, it won't hurt you at all. So... Snow is never going to stop. No, I don't believe it is. So then the furniture painting workshop, the furniture painting 101, we learn how to distress, and that's basically what that class is about. You're going to, let me grab them. I set them on the table, but they're on the other side of the table, so give me a second. You are going to do, we do little samples. So this is a sample of one of the distress boards that we do. This one is done in reverse. I only have the 2 to show people different techniques of distressing. So we talk about wet distressing, dry distressing, glazing, waxing, what each one is meant for, when you should use it, how you should use it, what not to use it on, layering paint, chipping paint, all that kind of thing. And So you're going to do 3 of these types of boards, little boards, sample. They're little base boards, but it actually, because of the texture and the shape of it, you're going to learn a lot in that. And then from there, we flip over and we do a project, which is a photo frame or a picture frame, and you can put whatever you want in it. So we upcycle a frame, a nice pretty frame, lots of detail in it. And then our last project that I want to talk to you guys about tonight is our tray workshop. So we have some just plain basic trays. We have several options for you to choose from. You can either use a door, an old kitchen cupboard door. You can use a tray like this one. And then I have just some plain square trays with handles. And we're going to be doing an image transfer onto that, and you'll end up with a nice tray for your coffee table or for a side table or anything like that. So guys, that's what's in our lineup for now until the beginning of April. I do have a few more things coming up in April. I'm just trying to get a feel for what days work best for you folks. Saturdays, Sundays, and I'll even introduce weekdays for those of you that can come through the week and prefer not to come on the weekend, but we're going to set everything up so that it's set up for you. We're also going to start, once the weather is good, some open painting days where we go out in the workshop, so you can bring a bit bigger piece of furniture with you and paint out there. So it'll be lots of fun. It'll be a sort of a drop-in type situation where you just say, I'm coming, and you're going to join us to paint that day. So that's that. So I didn't get much painting done today. I'm about to transfer paint over into my first in, first out bottles, which is going to make it a lot easier for all of us to paint because I can't open the lids. So I've got these awesome paint bottles that have come in, and they've got a little squirt top, and I fill them from the bottom, and then it'll just be a lot easier for us to manage. So I was going to work on that this afternoon too. Absolutely, Sarah. Great Christmas gifts. Start now because it doesn't take long, and Christmas will be back again. Let's get you time to get them done. All right, anybody have any more questions this evening? If not, I am going to sign off. I'm on my way to take a course. I have been starting a course this week. It actually goes in full mode starting on Monday. So between that and workshops, I should be keeping myself out of trouble. All right. Guys, if you're curious about the courses we talked about tonight, pop on to this. You're on the right page. Welcome Home Interiors. Check the events, and all of the workshops will be listed there. The prices, the times, the location is here. And if you're interested in a workshop, make a comment in the thread so that I know you're interested. If you just click interested or going, I will not assume you are actually wanting to do that unless you comment that you want to get more information and then or whatnot, and then I will send you what you need to know. All right, who's all here? Say hello one more time. Say goodbye. Everybody say bye to each other. We're gonna sign off, and that will be, got a couple questions still coming in. Small furniture. Okay, Sarah Jo, you're gonna go over to the events and find the small furniture workshop. Click on that event, and in the discussion section, put in there that you are interested in that workshop, and that way I know you are definitely interested, and I will make sure that you get all the information for that. Okay, hey Francis, thank you for being here this evening, and guys, thank you. I'll post more photos of the projects so that you can see them. I think there's a little sampling actually on the top of each event, and some more events will be popping up. So, okay guys, have a good night, and we will talk to you all soon. Bye.